All right, so we're back, and I'm going to start applying once again on the top section because I already applied it, and it's soaking right in. I got to put it on here a couple, 3 times, especially when it's as old as these are. It takes a few applications to let it really soak in. And then I'll start putting it on the bottom here. Now you don't want to do this in your kitchen, especially if your wife is home. It's not a good idea, I don't think. Hey, the choice is yours. I'm just giving you a fair warning. It's probably not a good idea. And I'll show you how I get these louvers nice and clean. And you got to put a good amount of stripper on there. Stripper wasn't allowed to come to the house. Ha ha ha! Funny joke. Okay, I'm adding on here. So while I'm adding this, you all can talk amongst yourselves. Have a beer if you're sitting there by the tube watching this. And I'm going to do just this top section. After I get it all applied. This takes about a good 15 minutes to actually set. And I reapply and reapply and reapply so it doesn't dry out. It gets a good soaking of this stripper chemical. You want to use this chemical in a well ventilated area because it's pretty potent. And as I mentioned, I mentioned one last time, don't do this in your kitchen, especially if your wife's home. It's just not a good idea. So what we're going to do now that I've put on the first layer here, I'm going to let this sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll show you how I get these louvers cleaned. The rest is just straight up scraping. Stuff comes right off once it's done its job. Like I said, this stuff's pretty caustic, so using it in a well ventilated area, it's just not good to get a good high off of this stuff because it's some pretty rough stuff. Okay, I'll come back in just a little while.